Hi, Tim Unker here, and in this video we're going to create a 100-problem worksheet where students have to convert fractions to decimals rounded to two places. We are going to use Python and LaTeX to do so. Okay, so let's get started. I have a fraction to decimal folder created here with a main.py file created. So we're going to import a few things because I want to use a couple other files. So we're going to import sys and os, and then we're also for random numbers, we're going to import random. Okay, and then I'm going to say sys.path.append, and then a dot there. And then we're going to say from fraction to decimal. We're going to have to create this file, import, and then we'll say fraction to decimal, and then we'll say from random list, import random list. Okay, so it's giving us a little warning. Basically, let's hover over it. It says could not be resolved. So we probably have to create that file. So let's create it. Let's do frac to decimal.py, and then within this we're going to create a class called fraction to decimal, and we're going to instantiate the class and pass in self and then a numerator and a denominator, and we're going to say self.numerator equals numerator, and self.denominator equals denominator. Okay, and we'll also have a class where we figure out the value of the decimal. So we're going to say decimal value class, or method rather, and we'll pass in the self, and then we're going to say decimal is going to equal self.numerator divided by self.denominator, not decimal value, denominator, and we're going to return the decimal. Okay, and we're going to save that and then go back here, and we'll see that that warning has now gone away, but we still have this warning. So we need to create another class, another file, randomlist.py, and let's work on that one. So for that file, I'm going to create a class called random list, and we're not going to instantiate, we're just going to have random list method. We don't pass anything in. We're going to have a random num list. It's going to be empty to start, and we're going to say for x in range from 1 to 51, meaning we go from 1 to 50. We're going to take this random number list and we're going to append x. Okay, and we're going to save that and then go back here, and these two warnings have now gone away. Okay, so now we can continue with our file. So we're going to say a new list equals a random list. So we're creating an object there from that class, and we're going to create some files. We're going to have a fraction file, and we're going to open frac.tex file and append to it. Okay, and then let's create some more here. We're going to have a Spanish underscore file. We'll do .Spanish, and then we'll have a solution underscore file, and we'll append .solution. Okay. All right. From there, now we're going to, now that we've opened the files, we're going to start to write to the file. So we're going to say fraction file.write, and we're going to write an R string, and basically we're going to say something like document class, and then give it an article class, and we'll do that for both the Spanish file and the solution file, because we all have to start our LaTeX files the same. Okay, and then we'll go down here, we'll take our fraction file and we'll write, just do some spacing here, so /n/n, and then do that for the other files as well, the Spanish file and the solution file. Okay, and then we'll go here and we'll take our fraction file. Whoops, I don't want to hit the wrong thing. Our fraction file, and we're going to write another R string, and we'll say begin, and in the curly braces we'll put document, so that's for the LaTeX, and we'll do Control-C, Control-V. Bring that down, do that for the Spanish file, and for the solution file, and then we're going to copy this here because we want some spacing under that, so put that there. Okay, so now that we've written all that, we do want to write our directions, so we're going to take our fraction file and we're going to write convert the following fractions to, let's move this up, decimals, round to, this line's getting a little long, let's bring it down here. We're going to round to 2 decimal places if necessary. And then do a /n/n, Control-C, actually no, I don't want to do Control-C, Control-V, because I'm going to write the Spanish version. So I'm going to say frac Spanish file dot write, and we're going to say convierta las siguientes fracciones, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, decimales, and then slash, let's bring it down. Oops. And let's say redonde a dos lugares decimales si es sorry, and I apologize if I messed up any pronunciation. Do a /n/n there. Okay. All right. Now we're going to start our for loop. Okay. So we're going to say for problem in range 1 to 101. What we're going to do is we are going to create a numerator, and that's going to be random.choice from the new list .random list, and I'm going to do Control-C, Control-V, and then we'll just change this to denominator. Okay, and go down here, and we'll create a new problem, which is going to be an object of the fraction to decimal class, and we'll pass in our numerator and our denominator. Okay, and then we're going to take our fraction file and we're going to write to a fraction file, and we're going to write basically the problem number. So it's going to be an F string. We're going to say problem and then pass in the problem variable. We'll do Control-C, Control-V, Control-V. We're going to do this for the Spanish file and the solution file. And I'm just going to add problema there. Okay. This one got a little space, a little weird. Okay. And then we'll go here. And so now we're going to start the first part of the fraction in LaTeX. So I'm going to say fraction file.write, and we're going to write an R string, and we're going to start out with a backslash. I'm looking at my notes here in case you didn't pick up on that. Then a slash and a frac. So I code these beforehand, and then open curly braces like that. I'll do Control-C, Control-V, because I want to do this. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I want to do this for the Spanish file as well. Okay, and now we're going to take the fraction file, and to that we're going to write an F string, and we're going to pass in the numerator. Okay, and I'm also going to do that for the Spanish file. And then we're going to take the fraction file again. We're going to write an R string, and then I'll do a closing and an opening here. And I believe that's all I need. And I want to do this for the Spanish file as well. Okay. All right, and now we're back to an F string, and we're going to write the denominator. So I'm going to take the fraction file, write the an F string with the denominator, and we're going to do this for the other file as well. So we'll do it for the Spanish file. And now we've got to take the fraction file, and we've got to write another R string. Keeps doing writable. And in the R string, we're going to close out this fraction. So I'm going to have a closing curly braces, a slash, and a closing square bracket. I'll do Control-C, Control-V, because I want to do this with the Spanish one as well. Okay. And I want to do some line formatting. So I'm going to take this fraction file, and we're going to write just basically a /n/n. I want to do that for the Spanish file as well. Okay, and then we're going to take our solution file. So we're going to do our fraction solution file, and we're going to write and then an F string. We'll say solution, and then in the solution, we're going to round the new problem, calling the decimal value method to 2 places. And then at the end, for formatting, we're going to do a /n/n. Okay. And from there, we're going to go outside the for loop, and we're going to end the documents. So we're going to take our fraction file, write R string, /end, pass in document, close it, and then Control-C, Control-V, Control-V, and we'll do Spanish file and the solution file. So we're all ending those. And then we're going to close all the documents. So we're going to take the fraction file and use the close method. I actually want to just do, okay, and do this for the Spanish file and for the solution file. Okay. And now, so we're all set with that. We have no warnings. Let's run it. We got an issue here. So let's see. Line 38. I did something wrong. Let's take a look. Let's check out our random list. Okay, so there's one issue I forgot, was to return the random number list. Okay, so that should take care of that issue. Let's just trash that. Okay, so it ran without any errors there. Let's list out, and we'll see that we got the frac.text created, frac.spanish.text, frac.sol.text. I'm going to get rid of that. And you see we've got these little .tex files. I wrote to the same file twice here. Because what happened is I started it before the error got caught, so it started to write it out. So let's actually delete these. So that sometimes happens if you're appending, especially. It's easy enough to fix. We'll just delete them and rerun our program. And now let's rerun it. Okay, close this out. Let's check and make sure. Okay, so we don't have that twice, so we don't want that. I mean, I could have just deleted it, but okay. So now I'm seeing some other issue. Yeah, so I didn't, formatting's off. So again, we can fix that, delete, and then find our error in the main.py. Delete these. You want to check before you convert them to PDF that everything's okay. All right, so we got the problem number. Here's our issue. Each one of these, we need a /n/n. Okay, so that's easy enough to fix. So /n/n, Control S to save. Rerun our program. Let's just close that, and then let's check. Okay, so now it looks a lot better. We have that below. Let's scroll down to the bottom of the document, make sure everything's formatted okay. And end the document there. Okay, so let's pull up a terminal. Let's see, say PDF LaTeX, and then frac.tex-output frac.pdf. Okay, and we see a PDF was created. Let's view it. Go into our folders and see that it looks okay. So we got Python worksheets for hecadecimal, and let's just view. Okay, so convert the following fractions to decimals, round to 2 decimal places if necessary. So we got all of these. So I got 10 over 34. Let's make sure our solution's coming out correctly. So that should be 0.29. Okay, so let's go to our solution file, and we see 0.29. That's good. And let's just convert it while we're here. So we're going to say PDF LaTeX, and then frac sol.tex.output frac sol.pdf. Okay, so now that's created, and now we can open that one up. And yep, looks good. Okay, and then let's check our Spanish one. So check our Spanish document here. Looks good. Let's convert. So we're going to say PDF LaTeX, and then frac.span.tex-output frac.span.pdf. Okay, and now that's created. You see it pop up over here, and let's open it. Okay, and we have Problema 1. We have our Spanish at top. Very good. Okay, so this is all done. We're all good. So you can easily write a Python algorithm to create any kind of worksheet you want, and if incorporating LaTeX, it makes it really nice. Yeah, so I'll leave a link to this worksheet. I already put this worksheet up on Teacher Pay Teachers. I'll leave a link to it in the description in case you're interested. If you really like this channel, you can like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. It really does help the channel grow. You can also follow me on any one of my social links, which I will leave at the bottom. And I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. So have a great day.